And in the latest that's coming in, former USA NSA General Mike Flynn has made a major claim. Iran's new supreme leader, Ali Reza Arafi, has also been killed. That's the latest breaking news here on News9. Reports are saying that Iran's supreme leader was killed overnight in an Israeli strike. General Mike Flynn, Trump's former National Security Adviser, NSA, was quoted by Israeli media as saying this. That's the latest we understand. We're yet to confirm this piece of news. But former US NSA General Mike Flynn has made a major claim saying that Iran's new supreme leader, Ali Reza Arafi, has also been killed. We have our managing editor, Kartikeya Sharma, now joining us on the phone line for more. Kartikeya, talk to us. This is a massive claim from the former NSA of the US.
Oh, absolutely. Mike Flynn, in fact, just to put it on record, Mike Flynn, the former National Security Advisor to Donald Trump, has tweeted this. He's the one who has put it on record, saying that the new leader has been bumped off, Ali Reza. Now, if Ali Reza Arafi has been bumped off, it's like taking out one layer after another by the U.S. forces and the Israeli forces. And I think this is a big news coming in for one simple reason, because it means that no one is safe within the Iranian establishment. That's number one. And secondly, if this is the target of the American and the Israeli military action, it means that they want to entirely take down the political infrastructure or the political military infrastructure of Iran in context of its apex leadership. And when I say infrastructure in terms of human resource, they took down the chief of the nuclear program, they took down the defense minister, Khamenei was taken down. If Khamenei's successor has been taken down, you are depleting Iran of a leadership structure. It tells us two or three things. One, what the Iranians have done in UAE is something which has not gone down well. It has, in fact, united entire West Asia against Iran. And, Iran is not hitting the military assets there. Iran is actually hitting the commercial assets in UAE, or, Palm Jumeirah, for example, or Burj Khalifa. Those were hotels. So basically, he was trying to hit at the beating heart of the economy of West Asia: airports, hotels, hospitality industry. So I think intense action is seen on part of the United States of America and Israel. There's going to be a press briefing at 6:30 p.m. tonight. That's number one. Secondly, this killing, as tweeted by General Mike Flynn, can have a cascading effect, because, Iran is really pushed to the corner. Either they say, okay, there is a ceasefire, but they lose legitimacy in front of their people, because this regime is fighting a battle not for Iran. And I'm using the word regime because IRGC is not an elected body. IRGC was constituted in 1979 to save the ideals of the revolution by Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was succeeded by Mr. Khamenei in 1989. So, we are talking about an organization that is supposed to protect the revolution. So, and how does it protect the revolution? Through brute force. And what is the arm of that brute force? The arms are Quds forces, Basij, which is an internal paramilitary forces. Other forces, they can, they come and go. For example, Navy or the military or Air Force. Those are independent, autonomous forces, but they are subservient to the larger interests of IRGC, which almost functions like Pakistani army. They are the new landlords of Iran. They have the big business interests. They control the foreign policy. They have the basic contracts. In fact, you would be surprised to know that the people who served in IRGC even went on to become the president of Iran. Ahmed Janad was one of the IRGC generals. So, what is happening right now is unprecedented. The world is divided, because this is Venezuela to the power of 10. In Venezuela, they took away Maduro and his wife, and they went to America. But this time, they're actually eating into the superstructure of the state. A lot of countries are worried. And the third consequence is that there is a message that is going out, Krishna, that whatever be the close access of Iran, Russia and China, they are not able to protect them. Chinese were not able to protect Maduro despite their delegation being there. Iranians are unprotected despite complete Russian support and the Chinese support. In fact, there's another very interesting thing which you would have noticed. The China had built its doctrine of access denial to aircraft carriers. this doctrine was being implemented by the Iranians, and this was sort of a gaming which the Chinese were watching. But in fact, the Chinese deterrence has failed. And you know why I'm saying it? Because none of the American ships are down. 9 Iranian ships are down. And with this killing taking place, I think it's a straight message which is going to the Iranian leadership. Either you stop the violence, or they're going to take down the state through aerial power without committing any boots on ground. So I would say that by hitting out at UAE, Bahrain, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, I think they have repeated the mistake of Saddam Hussein. And when I say they repeated the mistake of Saddam Hussein, in 1991 and in 2003, Saddam Hussein attacked every adjoining country with Scud missiles. What happened? Everyone said, we stand by the U.S. operation. The same thing has been done by the Iranian regime. They are attacking everyone, and other countries have also united. Now, the difference in the last 25, 30 years is that 80% of the people who work in UAE are Indians, Egyptians, Pakistanis. Our economic interests are tied. Our Prime Minister sympathized with the attack, with the Premier of UAE. He said the sympathies are with the UAE. The world has been forced to take sides, so it's a very important development. Mike Flynn tweeting that is a former NSA to take down the person who has been succeeded. I'm not surprised. The Israelis and Americans are too good at this business, but the fact is that this is not a small thing.
Absolutely. Kartikeya, stay with us for all those tuning into this broadcast. The big breaking story here on News9. The former National Security Advisor, General Mike Flynn of the US, has made a major claim. Iran's new supreme leader, Ali Reza Arafi, has also been killed, according to him. Kartikeya, thank you so much for joining us with that update and perspective. Iran's supreme leader, the new replacement Iran's supreme leader, Ali Reza Arafi, has been killed. That's the claim coming in from General Mike Flynn. He was a former National Security Advisor of Donald Trump, and he has been quoted by Israeli media as saying that the replacement of Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, Ali Reza Arafi, has also been killed as we speak.